Enviro Infrastructure, Hector Street Footbridge Refurbishment. Main Roads engaged Enviro Infrastructure as head contractor to undertake remedial works to this footbridge, which spans the Mitchell Freeway and Joondalup rail line in Osborne Park. Enviro's scope of works included protective coating maintenance, weld inspection, testing and repairs, and deck plank end repairs. Enviro is highly experienced in both the main roads and PTA networks, with a track record of delivering high-risk projects with road and rail interfaces, and with the capacity to direct manage the PTA's rail access requirements. Enviro and its key subcontractors collaborated to develop a scaffold structure which provided nearly 100% encapsulation of the abrasive blasting materials, preventing any impact on road and rail users or assets. The project was delivered over almost 7 months on site, all works being night shift. Enviro developed a detailed project COVID management plan, which included redundancy in staffing during periods of COVID isolation and remote working capacity for project managers. Foundation Engineering, Multi-Unit Development, 147 Hastings Street, Scarborough. Foundation Engineering was responsible for providing an alternate shoring system using steel piles and chemical grout injection for the development of a series of dwellings on the Scarborough beachfront. This shoring system was to support the excavation at the site, as well as provide adequate bearing for the new structure. Additionally, the piles were used to facilitate the wall installation by simply tack welding the wall reinforcement to the steel piles. Due to the sloping nature of the site, some piles were required to support the existing structures either side of the property during the excavation. However, there were other sections of the site that required the piles be exposed up to several metres. The installation rig required was able to handle the tricky site conditions resulting from having such a steep, sandy surface. In comparison, a traditional CFA pile installation rig would have struggled to install concrete piles along such a steep run. Rob Carr and Water Corporation, Gnangara Branch Sewer, Section 2. As part of significant upgrades to the sewer network in Perth's northern suburbs, Rob Carr was engaged to construct a new branch sewer along Lancaster Road in Gnangara. The location and proximity of the existing infrastructure, of in-ground services and of structures along the alignment itself created a number of site access and constructability challenges. To overcome these challenges, Rob Carr employed slurry pressure balanced micro-tunnelling for the trenchless section of the works and caisson and shoring box techniques for construction of the deep access shafts. Each method of delivery provided industry best practice techniques, mitigating the construction risk. Employing a one-team approach in the interest of achieving successful project outcomes, the Rob Carr team was able to navigate a complex and highly technical project through the COVID-19 pandemic. Though the conditions were very challenging, the project was completed successfully and well ahead of the contract schedule. Wongutha Way Alliance, Outback Way Project. The Wongutha Way Alliance was formed to deliver road construction and sealing works on Great Central Road, the Western Australian portion of the Outback Highway, Australia's diagonal shortcut between Laverton in WA and Winton in Queensland. The Alliance aimed to maximise local business and local Aboriginal participation and employment through the works. It was identified that local resources, both materials and workforce, would be limited. Targeted strategies had to be developed to find construction water, pavement materials and a local workforce. Works like this had not been in this area for a number of years, with local skill sets not necessarily suited to highly specialised works. Together, the Alliance participants committed to developing a local Aboriginal workforce and to actively engage with local business to facilitate the works. Over the 18-month project, over 27% of the works were completed by Aboriginal business, with over 18% from local Aboriginal business.